Today I'm going to show you how to draw a frog. You can draw on paper, whether it's printing paper, notebook paper, whatever you happen to have at home. You can use crayons, markers, colored pencils, even just a regular colored pencil would work. So get your supplies ready and get ready to draw. So here are two examples that I drew quickly. You can see that you can use any colors, any kind of art supplies that you want, whatever you happen to have at home, whether it's crayons, pencils, colored pencils, markers. It really doesn't matter what you use. Even the size of paper doesn't really matter. So you can make it on a big piece of paper, a scrap piece of paper, the inside of a cereal box, whatever you happen to have at home. Go ahead and use that. Make sure you have permission from your parents first. So what I usually like to do is start with the eyes, which are going to be made from circles. And we have a full circle here, but this one on the other side is going to be slightly behind the other one. So this eye is overlapping the other. And you can have two dots showing where your little frog is looking. Maybe if he's looking up, or maybe you want to have one looking up and one looking down. Doesn't matter to me. I wonder what this frog's going to be looking up at. We'll have to think about that here in just a little bit. Let's get the frog drawn first, and then we'll worry about all the rest of the stuff. All right, so for the rest of the head, let's see. We need a big, round shape. It starts on one eye and ends on the other. So start on one eye, go around to the other. Now I'm a right-handed drawer, so I usually start on the left, but if you're left-handed, you might want to start on the right and then go around that way. Really doesn't matter though. And then you need some sort of mouth in here. It could be a happy frog, could be a silly frog. You can see on this one I use kind of a wavy line. On this one, it's just a smile. Oh, this one's sticking his tongue out. So you can have a little fun with this. Maybe you want to have his tongue sticking out, or maybe he's, talking. You can decide. That looks kind of like a happy little guy. All right, and then we're going to start on the body with the legs. So to draw the legs, draw two vertical lines. That's one of his legs. They start right at the bottom of the head, and they're really pretty close together. Then you need to draw the toes. So I usually put about 3 toes, but if you end up with 4 or 5, who cares? Just get some toes in there. They kind of go out, in, out, in, out, in. That's how I drew them there. Other leg, you just do the same thing. 2 vertical lines. Vertical, remember, means going up and down. And you draw your toes. Whoops, that toe is behind that other one. He's stepping on his own toe. Oh dear. All right, and then, there's his front legs. Usually on frogs, the front legs are smaller, and they're just used to kind of mainly balance and to do a little walking. The legs in the back are really big. Start kind of close by the other leg, just a little bit over on the head, and we're going to make a big curve, like half of a heart here, like that. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and make some toes on this guy down here too. And it's okay if they go behind the other toes that are in front. It's really okay. Now, because this is such a big leg, it's actually bent. And we're going to show that it's bent right now by drawing a diagonal straight line right here. So it looks like this leg is just like bent over. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now, if they don't match perfectly, it's okay. This is a frog. He wiggles around, he moves. You don't have to draw it just like me. So do another big curve going the other way. Don't touch the other toes because you got to make a foot back here too. Okay, and then another diagonal line. This time it's going the other way. Now, that's how you draw the frog. But if you feel like adding some other details to your frog, maybe you would like to have spots. Maybe this is a spotted frog, or stripes, or maybe you want like little toes, little suction cups on these toes, just little circles or dots on the end. Need another couple polka dots on this frog. Maybe, I have an idea. Maybe this is one of those, like from a fairy tale, either a prince frog or a queen frog. Of course, if it's a queen, you might want to add eyelashes. This is a cartoon, after all, so we don't have to be perfect. All right, so now to figure out where your frog is. Do you want your frog sitting on a rock? Do you want it sitting on a log? Do you want it sitting on a lily pad? It's really up to you. Maybe you just want to draw a straight line. Don't go through your frog, and that way it looks like it's just sitting on the ground. If you want to draw a lily pad, I would start, it's kind of like an ellipse that goes around. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to draw a curve, go under the feet, and it's going to go around to the other one. Of course, if this is water, you might want to draw some curvy lines to show that, or maybe you want clouds. Oh, we never did figure out what this frog is looking at. Maybe she's looking at something that's flying in the sky. A little bug, perhaps. You know, frogs like to eat bugs, so maybe she's thinking about lunch. Some little jewels on my cat, and I think that's done. Now, if you do have some crayons or markers and you have a chance to color it in, don't forget that you don't have to use green. You can really, frogs come in lots of different colors. And after all, this is your picture, so make it the way you want to. If you want a pink frog or a purple frog, go for it. Maybe I'll have some purple. You can change it up if you get tired of doing the same things. So I'm just about done with this video. I would love to see your drawings. So if you can, please post them on Artsonia. You can tell me about your drawing. You can write something or just record yourself talking about your artwork. And I'll be so excited to see what they look like. So I look forward to seeing what you've done, and I'll see you next time.